What's going on, everybody? My name is David Rush, recording artist, kidney dialysis patient, kidney dialysis activist, father, husband, wins only warrior. And this is my story. My story starts, let's say, in high school. And when you're young like that, you don't really think about your health being compromised as a kid because you just figure you're young, only old people get sick. That was a mentality that a lot of people had back then, including myself. One night I was talking to my sister in her kitchen, and we went and sat in the living room and was just talking, and I would constantly fall asleep mid-conversation, and she was worried about me. That night I remember falling asleep, going into a deep sleep, and waking up and her waking me up and saying, "Are you okay? You okay?" Her calling my mom, and then ultimately making the decision to go to the hospital again. And then I fell asleep there, and they ended up saying that they had to start a process on me, and I fell asleep and woke up, and I was hooked up to a dialysis machine. It's actually tatted on me the first day that I started treatment. If you're not familiar with dialysis, I was doing 5 hours every other day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And basically what dialysis is taking a 15 gauge needle, putting it in a port into your arm, takes the blood out your body, puts it through a filter, cleans it, and puts it back into your body. And because of my size, being a big dude, I had to do 5 hours of it every other day. So that's what I did. And at the time I was still doing music, and I was working with a guy by the name of Pitbull. Some of you may know him, some of you may not. And he wanted to take me on tour, and of course I wanted to do this tour, but I didn't know how I was going to do it. And I ended up looking up this thing called Next Stage, which is a home hemodialysis, something I could do at home on my own, putting my own needles in. So I jumped at the chance to do it just to go on this tour, where I did the whole tour with Pitbull, 40 nights doing dialysis in all the hotel rooms across the world, from LA all the way to Boston and New York. So my brother, by the name of Dwayne Haskins, we call him Monster, he went and got tested, ended up being a perfect match. On November 9th, 2010, I went and got my kidney. He basically saved my life, my brother. In that time span, my son and my daughter was born. Before that, they weren't sure if I could have kids because, of all the medication I was on and everything like that. Unfortunately, in late 2017, I ended up losing a kidney after 7 years because of complications. With my disease, a new kidney probably lasts about 5 years. I had 7 great years. So I ended up back on dialysis again. I'm currently on dialysis now. I do 4 hours every other day now. Over the last few years, I've had a lot of surgeries. They had to take out all of my kidneys. So I have no kidneys. I pretty much live on the machine. I'm eligible for a kidney in September because also with that situation of taking out the kidneys, they found I had cancer, renal cancer, for over a year. I didn't even know it. Getting through that, surviving, I'm cancer free now. And so now I'm just focused on getting ready for another kidney. Hopefully starting September 2020, I'll be eligible, and hopefully I won't have to wait as long to get one. We don't know how long we have here on earth, and we all go through our own trials and tribulations. But as for me, my time here, I want to make sure that I'm doing things that are going to impact the world, impact my family, impact my kids' lives, and impact myself to continue to move forward. And as long as I could wake up, smell fresh air, thank God for another day, I'm straight. I'm encouraging you guys to do the same. I want to thank Billy for the opportunity to share my story. And man, Beneficial Pain, I salute you guys. Make sure you follow them on Instagram and everything they're doing. Follow me on Instagram as well, at David Rush Online. Go listen to some of my music, get the good vibes. And man, I just appreciate the time, and I hope the story can help somebody out there to deal with your pain. And I love you, and I'm praying for you. Peace and love. Wins only.